adjusting the sound here. I think it looks good like this. All right. So, welcome to stream. Today is May 7th. We're at 9:20 p.m. and I'm a little late as usual, as you guys know. Never right on time due to life and stuff and family. I'm having issues with my camera today, unfortunately. So, as I've had in the previous weeks, I thought I had fixed it, but it seems like I haven't. So I'm probably gonna have to buy a new one. Really sorry about that, but it's just the way it is. So for the time being, I guess you guys will have to endure a stream without being able to see my beautiful face. So we're gonna be playing some TowerBorne on PC, obviously. It makes it easier for me to stream. Although I do have a capture card, maybe one day we can get back on the uh, some console gameplay. But yeah, I mean, it just makes it easier to stream straight from the PC. So I did do the initial part where you have the I guess tutorial of the game. So I haven't played past that. I'm right at the city, and then I think it's like you have some quests. I think there are dailies, stuff like that you can do. Um, so yeah, we'll see just how it plays overall in the next hour or so. Just want to get a good idea. I've been playing a lot of Expedition 33, although I'm kind of deep into that one, and there's been some crazy revelations, I guess. I just don't feel like I want to talk too much, or at least show too much of that game, just because I feel like I don't want people to really see all the spoilers, you know. So I'd rather just not play it for the time being, which is why I'm going to play this instead. So let's see, return to form. I have to complete 2 missions on the world map. So now, first question is, how do I get to the world map? That's the first thing. So how do we get out of here and into the world map? Let's see. Should be able to figure that out. Hopefully, for the next few minutes. Is that it? Yes. Let's go. It does look like a pretty nice game. Seems like some kind of RPG slash brawler. Right, so this is the danger level. So okay, so we gotta go into the blue areas, I guess. Is that that's the main area? What is this? Learning the rows? No, we've already done this. Wait, what? Complete the mission in the world. Reach. Yes. I'm not sure I understand here. I suppose this is returning to the tower? I cannot go to those places? Am I supposed to replay the initial mission? That would be weird. Although maybe that's what they want me to do. Let's see, I guess. Unless that is the first mission. Past the tutorial and I just don't remember actually where I'm at. Even though I've only played for like 10 minutes. But I feel like I've done this. Let's see. Or maybe not. So this is a friend? Ah, it was a friend. So you've got your light attacks, your heavy attacks, right? Then your jumps, You can jump in the air and attack in the air. You can jump. You cannot slide in the air. So this dash or dash and roll. If you hold it, does like a bar, a charge. And I think that pretty much covers at least the basic movement set. Oh, is there a block? Oh, that's new. So right bumper to block and right trigger to do this ball, which I guess is gonna recharge. Yeah, okay. Did I miss something there? So yeah, it's pretty standard gameplay for this type of game. I wonder how it evolves. I know there's a lot about builds. I think from what I saw from developer interview, the build and how you level up overall and enhance. Because I think it's all tied to, or it was tied to the weapon. Although I don't know if they changed that. I think initially that's how it was. Because I didn't play the preview, the the preview part where they had um, uh, the game available on Steam only. You know, because that's initially how they released the game, and now they have the preview on Xbox, on the Game Pass, or if you buy it, you can indeed start playing already. And it has no achievements, but I know they've said achievements are coming soon, and whatever progress you get in the game will follow once they update. So you're gonna get all the achievements popping up at once. Enemy block break will stop an enemy for blocking and stun them. Block break can be triggered by specific attacks. Okay. Okay, so when they're doing their thing. Oh, I see. Wow. Hold Y. And I am holding Y. That's it. So people are gonna be breaking. So pretty standard stuff. It does look nice. The art, it's like colorful. It's basic, but it does the job. It has its style, right? I think it's minimalist, which is alright, I guess. You don't want the screen to be too busy when you're playing these, especially since I think it's a team game. Uh, so this might get crowded on the screen once you're playing with a lot of people and lots of enemies. So you can like with the outline they have in the character, for example, stuff like that. It does. I guess it does help to make it easier to see where you're at. Oh, nice. Oh, but wait, I said you can buy the game, but now I'm thinking, isn't this game supposed to be? I think it's free to play. No, is it? I'm not sure anymore. I feel like they had changed the model because they wanted it to be free to play. Although I wonder if that's the case, how they'll do it, because um, maybe it's paid right now to get into the preview. At some point, it's gonna be free to play. I'm gonna have to search up on that. I'm not sure anymore. Although I do know. Wait, let's see if we can adjust the sound a bit. I feel like you guys don't hear anything of what's going on. If you look it up, also you have I think there's a lo-fi video that they've made, which is pretty nice, honestly. Kind of like Lo-Fi Girl, you know, but a study of the character, one of the characters that they've drawn for this game, so it's pretty nice. New items. Okay, good. So tier 1, I'm guessing that's what it means. And I've reached level 3. Okay. So I'm able to upgrade my character with some more skills and stuff, becoming more powerful. Oh, now we can progress. Okay, so pretty simple progression. Fart blaster. Like, how does that work? If I go back here, for example, can I do? Okay, it goes with the gear score. Huh. Okay, that's nice. Kind of reminds me of like Minecraft dungeons, you know, where you have different difficulty levels, and it just, again, it's the same idea. It goes with the gear score. So once you reach the end of the game and you gear up even more, you just go back to doing the same stages, and that's, I mean, I'm guessing it drops better loot as you go up in danger level. They're gonna put it on fire? Oh no. Am I supposed to just destroy it? Or jump over it? Sneaky little mother effers. There we go. I don't know if you guys have been, I don't know if there's any Pokemon TCG aficionados in the chat, but I've been like keeping up. I see the craze right now, like all the card games. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's like the economy doing its thing, and then people are trying to invest their money in other stuff. You know, and it seems like when stuff like that happens, people tend to go towards like more like tangible things. Cards right now are like super hot, like whether it's Pokemon or sports cards, I've noticed, or stuff like the collectibles in general. And I've been trying to get my hands on I've been able to pre-order some stuff, although some of it has been at a higher price, unfortunately. You got to game stores like charging at higher prices than they should, which I don't really agree with. What's going on? I can't even. But I've been able to get my share of stuff on the Pokemon Center, which I'm very happy about. So I was able to get my hands on Distant Rivals ETB, every $200 from Pokemon Center, as well as just announced that the Black and White collections. So really happy about that one. I was able to get both boxes today. I'm never lucky with the drops on Pokemon Center, so yeah, really happy with the way it turned out, especially since I was at the gym. So I was like, oh my god, I'm screwed, you know, because they do these drops randomly, so that they try to make sure that scalpers are not aware of it, bots and stuff. But it seems like they still figure out a way to get there on time and get everything. I don't know how it happens, because I tried one day to do a second order, and the website blocks you because they know that they basically they treat you as a bot, and they make it so that you can't order a second time. So I'm like, okay, so how do they do? I think they use proxies and stuff like that, but man, it's just like, I feel like it's destroying the hobby. But that's the thing, right? I mean, people still buy it, so they either like they can't buy it by themselves. They're just gonna buy it from someone else who's reselling it because they really want to get their hands on it. So it kind of sucks for. I feel like the younger generation, because I mean, I'm a 4-year-old man, like buying cards. Like if I need to, I have disposable income. I mean, I try not to pay the extra price, but I think it's retarded. Oh, sorry, stupid. But a lot of people, they still no, they just want to get their hands on it, and they can't just really go and say, Dad or Mom, hey, give me an extra $150 to buy this box. You know, I mean, you can get lucky, you can get some great pulls, but from what I noticed, it's, I mean, you spend more money than you actually make most of the time. Unless you really buy the proper cards, like PSA, like graded format, and hold those as an investment, which I've done in the past, and it does work. So it can be profitable if you're smart about it, but with pulls, it's kind of rare. Like, I think with the Twilight Masquerade, where I had to do three booster boxes to get the elusive the card again, the frog Greninja, and that's just luck because basically I think it's once every 1200 packs that card drops, and basically in the box and it's 36 packs, so you can do the math here. It's just insane. Right, how lucky you have to be to just get that pull. So, and I think it was almost $200 Canadian above the box, and that was when the prices were low. You know, like this gives you an idea of like. Whoa, I'm almost dead here. I think. I'm gonna be careful. I feel like I should be playing a team here, which would be quite helpful. Good. We're still alive. The big one, huh? Where is the big one? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, go. Stand watch. Yeah, you can do whatever you want. But oh, there's more of them. There you go. Oh, the purple one. It's always funny when you think about those, like it was the same back in the day, right? But it's like, oh, they changed color. They're more powerful now. It's like the same. It's like, I guess it's an easy way to recycle, and I don't blame them when it's becoming harder and harder to develop games, you know, and more expensive. And I think it's the smallest studio anyway making this game. So the what's the name again? The guys that made the Banner Saga. So they're kind of like indie, but it's kind of nice to see Microsoft financing these types of games, these titles. I mean, this is the perfect fit for Game Pass, and it's nice to see them like trying more risky stuff, right? Which is why I really enjoy Game Pass. I know I might be pushing it a lot on the people sometimes here, like, but there's the reality. I just enjoy the service so much because it brings me so many games, and for so little investment, right? Because that's the thing, like games are getting more expensive. It's like 70, 80 bucks. That's in the US. If you're in Canada, for like me, it's like now $100 now for a game. That's a crazy amount of money. And the thing here is, sometimes you get like, I don't know, like 15 hours of gameplay out of that. I mean, I know you can replay it and you can try harder difficulty. You can, but sometimes it's just nice to try new things, and you just don't want to replay the same game over, you know, a harder difficulty, or sometimes you don't feel like just finding everything. Sometimes it's kind of like boring, I guess, to do. You know, some games it's very nice to. I'm 100% at some games, but some other games you just don't feel like it. And so, wait, I'm getting warm. You guys don't see, but it's funny because it's been still cold. I mean, we're just early May here. It's still coldish, but I have to close the door and everything. I'm kind of like in a small room with the computer running. It's getting quite hot. So we have this equipped. This looks much better, right? Oh, so it changes your 46. A crit chance, strike damage, weapon meter gain. I'm just not sure. Do I want the damage or the crit chance? Whatever. Let's do this. this guy, he's the shiznit. Okay, so I have some skills or sentinel. How does that work? Okay, it's equipped. These I cannot. Okay, those are just like. Okay. Huh, okay. I guess I'm a sentinel right now. And these are just. Okay. Oops. Wait, that was. Where was it? I was here, inventory. Yeah? Resources, currencies, weapons. Oh, I was here. Okay, class. Okay, good. So yeah, I'm not a sentinel. Oh, okay, you can choose. Huh. Well, let's keep the sentinel right now because that's the one we started with. Might as well. These are expressions. I guess I don't really care about that. All right. So shoulder pads. 34, 6666. So they just look different. This one looks nice. This, we have a green one, so this is probably better. Green is usually more like uncommon. This looks nice as well. Yeah, let's go with this for the time being. There's like a chest over there. Oh, level 17 guy level. It's nice, it's kind of nice to see the people on the map like that. Oh, let's return to the belfry. The belfry's the name of the tower there. It's kind of like where civilization has gone to save themselves or something, and now there's people going on the world and fighting the monsters or something like that. It's like the basic idea, I guess. Progress. Okay, so now we have to go towards. Is there a way to see? Yeah, in progress. Yeah, I see that. But is there a way to tell? I don't see a map or something that tells me go there. Wait. I was one of the I'm still getting used to it. If you ever feel like you want to try something else, feel free to switch out to another. Why not try something different for a change? Okay, I changed my class. Okay, I see. I'll do that for you. Here, now I'm a pyroclast. Okay, so I have to do one mission for each. Whoa. Okay, so I'll just do the first one because I'm level 1, I guess. So I'll just do the first mission 3 times. Sorry for all of you watching me, it's gonna be a bit repetitive, but such is life. So at least we'll get to experience the gameplay of each of the characters, get a feel for what it's like as the other classes. So let's go. Let's go. Actually, I'm not very good at that whole like editing thing, but I do have a new episode of my analysis series on video game and title screens. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. So should be able to. It's ready. The video's ready, but I just need to do the picture for the before I upload it on YouTube, right? The title card, I guess, and kind of suck at designing that stuff. I'm not really good at Photoshop, so yeah, I'll just have to figure something out soon and get it uploaded. The video was alright, it's okay, like, I mean, it gets my point across, which is the whole point of it. Unfortunately, it's just the editing part might be average, but I mean, I'm starting, so hopefully it's just a matter of like getting better over time, and you guys showing me that you appreciate what like I'm doing. So if I see that people are actually watching, that there's actually growth and demand for it, I'll just keep doing it. That's the idea, you know. So yeah, we'll see how it goes for in terms of views, because I did put quite a bit of time, you know, on it. So hoping it's gonna be successful. But yeah, the next title I'm doing, the first one was Donkey Kong Country 1, and the next one is Super Mario 64, which might surprise some of you. You will see, and then I have already recorded the commentary for the one after that. So I had it written ahead a little bit, and I've done 2. So I was like, when I'm doing my recording, I might as well just do more at once, and then just get to editing. Well, I need to get the video footage, obviously, and then sometimes I have extra stuff I need to add in there. So the one after that will be Final Fantasy 6, or the 3rd US release, right? The one on Super Nintendo with the Mog on the cover. My favorite, actually. It's my favorite of the Final Fantasies. The one I'm most fond of, like when I was a kid. That's the one I played the most, and I know it the tip of my fingers, know the whole game by heart. So it has a pretty amazing title screen as well. So hopefully you guys will enjoy that one once it gets released in the next few weeks. But yeah, for now, like Super Mario 64 will be my next episode of my deep dives. So hopefully you guys will enjoy that one. But for now, as we get back here to TowerBorne, I'm quite enjoying this class. It's not as fast as the other one I was playing as, but can't wait to see like all the mage classes were like the more range type characters. This one just feels a bit similar, just the weapon is bigger and slower. It does more damage though. That's kind of nice when you switch your stance, I guess, like when you're attacking, it does different attacks as well, which is quite nice. Changes it up a bit, you know. Like you see, if you hold back and you press the dodge, you can... Can I do it? Yeah, you can do it. Back dodging like that. Let's see. I should go back. I'm also like, right now I'm streaming this kind of stuff, and right now we have a lot of, like I said, I was playing Expedition 33, which I had started Oblivion, but I don't know if I'll go back to it. I've already finished it again, but I don't know, with all the content coming out, I'm feeling like I don't have enough time to actually spend much time on that world, unfortunately. We have Doom coming out next week. I don't know if that's the early access period though, or if the normal release will be available next week as well on Game Pass, but Doom looks sweet AF. Like, that game looks super good, honestly, and I mean, I don't get to play it on the hardest difficulty level because it's quite hard, if I'm honest, but at least from what I remember from the previous game. But I definitely want to get my hands on it, and I might be streaming that maybe not next week, the one after. There's quite a lot of stuff to play, so I have plenty of stuff. I'm sorry I missed last week, by the way. I didn't talk about that, but last week I wasn't... actually fell asleep. I'm super tired like these days. And yeah, last week was quite hectic, I guess, and I have a lot of stuff to do around the house since it's spring, and kind of killed, like I had no energy basically. So that's part of the reason why I wasn't here last week. But this week I was like, even tonight I was like, I fell asleep basically, and I woke up and like, whoa, I have to get back and get that stream going. Can't miss a second week in a row, you know. So I'm here a bit late as usual, but still doing my thing, still doing my hour. I was thinking, because not saying that it's a chore, but during the week it's kind of hard. Like, I mean, some people they do have the time. For me, it can be complicated sometimes. So I think maybe I should go back to doing it on the weekends. Because usually I go to see family on the weekends. Well, not all weekends, but once a month. So I'm like, well, some weekends I won't be able to stream, but then I'm like, it doesn't really happen very often now with the kids and stuff. I'm so busy I don't really happen to go much anyway. So I would rarely miss on the weekends anyway. So I'm like, maybe I should just switch my schedule and do this on the weekend. It would be easier, and I would be able to probably do a few more hours, so bigger streams. Because it's kind of like a side project to the main channel. It's a way to get more community involvement. It's kind of like the idea. This one is nice. I don't know how it works. Like, you gotta do movement. It's not enemies fly in the air. So I'm trying to figure out, is there a pattern I need to know to get this done, you know, more often, basically. So I would like to throw them in the air and juggle them all the time. Oh, nice. Different. Call your Umbra. Oh wait, this one is like, has a different attack here with the right bumper. Nice. This seems like a pretty nice. Actually, this is looking more and more like my style, if I can say that. I like how it plays. This one is more fast-paced. The attacks are nice. I like the impact it has when you. I feel like you can really feel the impact of those jabs. I like that. The weight behind them, you know, feels good. Feels good. I'm enjoying this class a lot, actually. Actually, more maybe than the first one I tried, the one with the sword. Yes, I know about this already. It's the third time we're doing it. Okay. The character, by the way, is you just created when you start the game, right? So it's not some random character, or it's not like a story character like that they give you. It's just you customize your character the way you like them, basically. As you start the game, and then that's what you. I don't know if you can change it. I know you can customize it with like cosmetics that you can buy. I'm guessing you can. I know they have like some season passes, I think, or stuff like that you can farm. I would have to check it out though. Be sure I'm not lying here, but I feel that's how they do it. Or they just sell packs of cosmetics, I'm not too sure. It's one way of going at it, I guess. I just wonder just how well it will actually do over time, because I don't feel like they've hyped it up much, and the Steam release didn't get that much hype, you know, behind it. I mean, I know it was a preview, it was meant to be small and just gather like people's opinions on the game and adjust and stuff. And they did, if you listen to the interview that they did on the Xbox podcast, they do say that they've adjusted quite a lot in the game over the preview period. So it was insightful. It was worth it for them, right? But I mean, I'm not saying it looks bad. Like I said, I like how it looks, but it might look too, not unappealing, but too standard for, I guess, for most people. Which means I'm guessing a lot of people might not even giving it a shot, considering how much there is available to play right now. So a lot of people might just not even bother looking at it, right? I mean, where's my mouse? I lost my mouse. Wait, sorry about this. I'm just gonna readjust the sound a bit here. Okay, but yeah, I feel like this could be negative a bit for the game, as I mean, being on Game Pass helps with the visibility for sure. Wait, I want to do this again. But like I said, like, there's so much releasing around the same time. I don't know how Microsoft sees this. Is it just like more games and whatever? Um, I'm guessing this game they probably have the intention of releasing it on Switch and PS4 and PS5 at some point. 'Cause I don't know if I think it's on Xbox One. I'm not sure. I mean, it doesn't look like something that wouldn't run on last gen unless they decide to make it next gen only, which is quite possible as well. I would have to check that out to make sure. But at the same time, I mean, like I said, considering it's surrounded by big releases, like this month was packed, um, and considering it's a small title, I just feel like it will be forgotten too quickly. But then it's hard to release something in this current climate, you know. It's hard for studios to find the right spot, like. So I mean, sometimes like, you know, choose your poison. I guess you pick your poison, you know. You know what I mean? There's just not much you can do about this. It's just reality right now. So maybe Microsoft is just like, you know what, just stick it to Game Pass. Maybe they're gonna add some cosmetics and stuff you get from Game Pass Ultimate to try to remind people about it. It could be a way of going at it, you know, and then slowly like maybe get like a release spot on Switch. Or I feel like this is the kind of game that would run well on Nintendo Switch or Switch 2. They could do both maybe if they can to get that user base going, you know. And if they make it free to play with like cosmetics and stuff, I think it could have some potential there. Actually, no, I think about it. In June, I'm gonna get my Switch 2, and then we can get some footage of that on the channel. It would be nice. Getting Mario Kart World for the time being. Yeah, it's super expensive. Yeah, I almost feel like canceling sometimes. I'm just like, with the tariffs and everything, and what's going on in the world right now, I feel like this might actually be the cheapest you're gonna. I mean, looking at the systems, like Switch 1 didn't go down in price anyway. Xbox and PlayStation have gone up in price over the years for some reason. So part of me is like, you know what, just, you know, buy it right now, you know, just pay the price, whatever it is, and you're probably gonna end up like coming out of top in the long run and paying less for it by getting it now. I mean, you don't get the newer version like Nintendo always does. Oh, this I have to do my Umbra ability. I'm so stupid. I was just like in the groove, but like yeah, because Nintendo decided to do with their like they've taken the Switch approach pretty much what they did with the Game Boy back then. You know, like Game Boy. Now we have Pocket and like now Color. And then they had like Game Boy Advance and Game Boy Advance SP and Switch, I mean not Switch but DS and DS Lite and DS XL and whatever. And now they're doing like the 3DS. They did the same thing, and now the Switch and Switch Lite and Switch OLED. And now I'll be surprised if Switch 2 gets a Switch 2 Lite at some point to make it cheaper and more accessible. And if they go with Switch OLED at some point over the as they're able to manufacture it for cheaper, they're gonna add the OLED screen in there just as a means of like, getting more people like interested, build some hype over a new model with like nicer screen, and it will be the same games but same graphics and stuff, but just looking a bit nicer on your new OLED screen basically. I think the Switch Lite was popular enough that they might actually try it out again. But here, like for example, like for the console with the taxes and everything, it's like $800 here in Canada. That's pretty insane. That's more than I paid for my Series X, although I know Series X did go up in price recently as well. But it's just, I feel like the hobby isn't what it used to be in terms of like right now, I'm playing on this computer. Like people say, "Oh, computers are more expensive, right?" Sure, but look, I'm playing all the games I want, basically, even the new releases, on a computer that I built years and years ago. It still runs well. It will still run well for years to come. Obviously, I'm not playing on a 4K screen with HDR and everything. But if someone is willing to lower the resolution and like lower the settings over time, they can squeeze a lot of like gameplay hours in the computer. Basically, is what I'm saying. They can get first, you don't pay for online. So if you don't play, just play the free-to-play games, you do end up saving at least $60 a year easy. So that adds up, right? Over like 6-7 years, that's like $400, $500 at some point. So that's one thing to consider, right? You can get the same free-to-play games, but you can also get a lot of games for cheap on Steam. Although you do have pretty good sales on console these days as well. I find like honestly, like it's almost, you know, some people say it's still better on Steam. I feel it's almost the same now. Like I just bought the Dragon Ball Kakarot on the Xbox for the Ultimate Edition. It cost me like 20 something plus like $30. That's like nothing for a $120 game, I think, or plus tax. So it's like $130, $140 game, and I got all that for like less than a quarter of the price. Basically, I think it was 80% off. So you do get the deep discounts now on the consoles as well. So and I feel like it's not as much of a advantage anymore, but still somewhat, I guess. But yeah, overall, I feel like when you consider all things, the PC doesn't actually cost you that much more, and it does a lot more. So I feel like that's why, like, Xbox, for example, is kind of like going that direction. I just saw the news, like they open positions for work for emulators. I have a feeling that everything's gonna go to PC in their case, which is nice, I think. I mean, I might be myself just ditching console and just Wolfam on the Delph and just like sticking to PC in the long term if it plays all my console games. No, like my Xbox games. I mean, that's where I have most of my money invested in terms of platforms. So I'll just be able to stick to just playing everything there, which I think is quite nice in my opinion. It's less money to spend. One device that runs all my stuff, you know, like makes me a happy camper. Okay, speak to courage. Barracks, I'm guessing, were some of those doors over there. Paloma. Twitch TV Big Chris. I have all the expertise, what you need experience for, whatever, blah blah blah. And then equip a skill, the skills menu using, didn't we do that earlier? Does that count? No, equip a skill, I just don't get it. I'm just like, skills. This guy, and these unless I have to go out and level him up a bit, which might be a thing to do now, I'm guessing. I guess we'll have to go out. Let's do that mission again. Let's just oh, HP, that's kind of nice. No, I don't need the requirement. What is this? Did I get any cool like gear with this guy? Oh, yes, but I can't even equip. Okay, so I guess we're just gonna go out into the world and do another mission and level that a bit and like, equip a skill and then go back here and complete that quest. But yeah, I can't wait to see what the future holds like for. I love gaming. I don't play as much as I used to, but I still really enjoy the I really enjoy the hobby, you know. Here there was nothing. Here was there anything? so I really want to see what's coming up. Even though I do play on a daily basis, just not very little. I feel I want to. I just if I guess if I didn't spend the time on the channel here, I could afford to play a bit more, but I really enjoy seeing the numbers grow, and I feel like there's potential here, and I really want to see where it can lead in terms of user base and stuff. So I want to keep doing what I'm doing right now. I was like, if I hit it, it exploded in my face, but no, there's a timer, kind of like in Ninja Turtles. This reminds me, there's a Ninja Turtles game coming to Game Pass as well. And then I bought like, man, I don't even know why I bought games like when I don't even have time to play all the games that I have on Game Pass. It's pure insanity. But then summer vacation is gonna come and I might have some time, but then I have work around the house to do. And then it makes you realize that adult life is like crap sometimes. I just always tell myself, like, oh, later on I'll have time, you know. I'm gonna come to a point where like I don't have to work on the house and I have this and that, but then that time never comes. So, so you just keep building the backlog. Don't become what I've become, kids. Or you could. I mean, I guess it's not bad. I mean, life is just the way it is, right? It's just the way it is. You come to accept it, you know. Just accept your fate. Just I feel like there's like, because a lot of games right now, like especially the free-to-play stuff, you know, like I say Fortnite. I do really enjoy Fortnite, right? But if I want to get the most out of it, I mean, you can play the game and just go through the new season and just fight people and have fun. But there's like part of the fun is like in the battle passes, basically, you know, and unlocking the new characters and the new skins and stuff. But then to do that, you have to pay, which is fine. It's like $10. It's nothing. It's nothing. Honestly, if you don't spend your V-Bucks in the previous season, you just can use them on the next season and so on and so forth. Although they always put some cool skins, I mean, to make you spend your money, but whatever. And then the thing is, part of the fun is like to level up the battle pass, right? That's the whole point, I guess, of those games. But then you need to spend some time in the game to be able to do that, and that's the thing. So if I come back every night, I spend an hour on recording videos for the channel, because I mean it has to grow, you have to put in the work, and then after that I have to do stuff for my kids, like supper, homework, and this and that. And then I come back here, and then I spend an hour on my games, and then I'm like, oh, here I have to prepare lunch for tomorrow, and then I have to do this and that, and time to sleep, and I'm like, okay, like, so if I do that, I can do it. I can play Fortnite, and I can just get through my season pass, right? But then I won't have time to play other games. Then I feel like I'm like slacking on my Game Pass games and stuff, and like I'm paying for. Oops. So okay, it actually kills you when you. I wasn't sure if it was like several life bars or whatever. Which is alright. It's alright. Did we level up? Or let's see. Exit the mission. Let's see if we got a skill or if we have to do it again. Can we equip a skill? I think we can. Yay! We win. Let's go back. Okay, return to form. Use focus skills and missions. Left trigger plus X. Which one is this? Snaggle Shire. I think it's that one, huh? Oh, okay, cool. So if I do play. Oh, 27. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's gonna be useful. The HP regeneration. Let's see what I can get in terms of equipment here. Oh, it's a set. More HP regeneration, I like that. Okay. So what's my gear level now? Is there a way to see it somewhere? 30. Is that at the top? 37? Not sure. Skills. Skills that kills. Okay, so let's see. So if I'm like, hey, let's join a party. Or can I, if I do this, let's see, if I just start, choose the danger, is it gonna make me join a party? Or is it gonna make me do it alone? Wonder if it matches you with people or NPCs or not NPCs, but I mean, doesn't seem like it. Okay, is there a way to leave the mission ahead of time? Guess not, so I'm kind of screwed here. Retreat to Belfry, yes. Okay. So yeah, let's get it to a group for this mission. I'm gonna need it, so anyway, the game is supposed to be played as a group, so I might as well play as a group. Let's see, if I do this, public group, goal, playing story. I don't know what that is, but whatever. Or what if I do group finder? Oh, you can change your, I see. Let's go back to the world map here and hope for the best. If not, I'll just create a group. Maybe people are just, sometimes it's like that, and some people are just like, or wait, what if I invite him to my group here? Is he accepting my invite? Bro, bro. Come on, bro. Accept. Is that Piccolo? Bro. He's in my group? No. Potatoes. Well, that's a lot of people. Why am I having a hard time getting into a group if there's that many people? Alright, create a group. Let's see what happens. Just want to get this Snaggleshire done before I end my stream for you guys. Let's see. Let's see if we get someone to come and play with us. Oh, we have one person. Although maybe he can help me. Let's see. Let's just if he helps me out, like cool, I guess. We have someone carrying us in our mission, guys. See? Community at work here. Helping the younglings like me. Yay! I should emote something like hooray. He doesn't care. He doesn't care. He's just like, bro, let's go. I'll do this for you. I wonder if it actually matches his the power level to mine, so that we're kind of like on equal footing, you know, so it doesn't actually just make it too easy for him. Could some games do that, you know? I feel like it could be the case here. That would be nice though, because it makes it so people can go back and actually gain something instead of just like wasting their time, you know? Also got here I have to use my skill 5 times, I think. So. I have to make sure so I don't waste my time in this map. Get that done, right? Okay, we can progress. I'm actually having fun, yo. Tonight it's more fun than I expected, actually. Congrats to the studio, or whatever, if anyone's watching, or this is a nice experience. Honestly, it's not too daunting as you start playing. I feel like, you know, it's relatively easy to understand. There's obviously not too much of a learning curve, but I mean, I feel like there's like, even though I'm just starting playing and looking at the skills tree and stuff, it feels like there is some kind of depth to it. Can't wait to just get deeper, I guess, to see what's possible with the game stuff, but so far, yeah. It is involving, like you have to pay attention what you're doing, dodge attacks, you know. So it is quite fun in terms of gameplay. I've seen much worse. This does feel like it's polished, right? I don't see any bugs anywhere. And this is running pretty well on my system. It's a 5800X with oops, RX 700. So kind of like a 3070 equivalent, I guess, for the AMD crowd here, which is alright. It's not latest gen, but at 1080p here, super smooth. I don't know what kind of, I don't know if I can actually display the frame rate, and I haven't looked in the menu, and I guess it's not the right time to do it, but lots of cosmetics as well. It looks nice, like the armors like that guy has there, or that girl has, not sure. Whoever that person is, Hogswell. It's pretty sweet setup there you have. There's already people that are higher level. I know it's crossplay as well, which is why I'm expecting that once the preview is done, I have a feeling they're gonna get this over to Switch, and it's just the way to do it, right, with these games. I mean, if you want to have the mass of people playing to make sure the game stays alive for a long time, it's almost like a requirement to, you know, get your game as many hands as possible, and this is the type of game that would do well. Even I think I don't know if I'm remembering wrong, but alright, but I feel like they actually said that they want to get it on mobile as well, which I could see translate. I mean, I don't know how the touch controls will end up being, but I have a feeling that this could translate way to a mobile experience. I was actually looking at the Android tablets the other day. I kind of like always do like iOS, switch to Android, to back to iOS, now I'm on iOS, and with my iPhone at least, and I want to make, considering how expensive it is, I'm not gonna get rid of it anytime soon, right? I have a 15 Pro, it's a nice phone, but so I'm like, maybe I should just get a tablet and do a lot of gaming on that, plus with the cloud gaming stuff, works well, you know, and this is the type of game I think that would do well in that format. On a nice tablet, and I saw the Lenovo tablet. I think it's like, I don't think it's available outside of China. Well, you can order it online, obviously, but I mean, it's not available natively, at least not in North America. But it's super nice, super powerful. and it's not that expensive if I'm honest. Cheaper than a Switch 2 at least, and it's more. I mean, you don't have to get the same games as a Switch 2, obviously, but it's more powerful than a Switch 2. But then I looked at Microsoft just announced the new Surface tablet, the 12-inch one, and they finally said that Fortnite is gonna get updated to support the ARM processors on Windows on ARM, plus I think anti-cheat and stuff. So it means that more games might make the trip to Surface. I mean, considering that they want to really invest into the ARM processors with Qualcomm, I think that's the right move. It's nice to see that something good might happen with that, and that might make it more enticing for people. So like, if I'm gonna get a tablet, maybe I want to wait and just get Windows on ARM tablet, you know. Yeah, you can feel like we're just two right now, and right there it already feels much better than just playing on your own. This game is made to be played on a team, basically. It really shines when you're with a group. I can only imagine playing with like friends and just like talking smack, you know, and having fun. So. Whoa, whoa, no, don't kill me, Gobo and Pale. It's not very nice. Actually, I wonder what happens when you die, but you're in a group. Can he revive you? No. Yay, new items. Let's go. Oh, mucho levels. That's good. Oh, he leveled the new class. So I see. Smart. Yeah, return to the belfry. And I'm gonna leave the party. Sorry, guy, I used you. Can I leave the party actually? How do I leave? If I do, I make leader. And then can I leave? Leave group. Yes. Can I actually look at these now? Nah, not yet. Let's turn that quest to our friend here, Courage. Let's see what's the next step on our journey. Hey, Snuggle was hardly a challenge. Yes, like you said, blah blah. And then what happens? Speak to Bumble. Where's Bumble? Craft. He's a crafty one. Where's the icon to tell me where that person is? Oh, there. Okay. Oh, okay, so you can dismantle stuff, I guess. Dismantle the aspect of dismantling a... What? You have to get here at the forge. Okay, so that's first. See if I have anything I can actually equip that I want to keep, right? It's no big deal, I guess it's early on anyway, so it's not like you get the craziest gear. As long as I'm all in greens, I'm gonna be happy here. This is kind of nice though. You get the brute set. Maybe I should equip something. Do I have more parts of it? I guess we'll go with this. Okay. So let's enter, no, not interact with this, interact with this. Okay, weapons and gear at least can be upgraded, and okay. And now I have to dismantle, right? Okay, so this thing. Yay, dismantle it. Then I get some dust. Woohoo! Upgrade an item, okay. Let's upgrade this, because I like to hit people harder. Return to Bumble. So it's pretty straightforward. Dismantle stuff, get mats, upgrade. A DPS check. Oh, more stuff to dismantle. So I know it's a dagger trial. Danger. Okay, I was like, is it a dagger trial? I was like, what do I have to do a trial for every class? But no, it's just one time. Okay. So I'm just trying to figure out. So dismantle. Oh, I should have kept that stuff. It's like, what have I done? Nah. Whatever. It's okay. Live and learn. The rest we're gonna, these I can because I know I have better. Good, okay. I just want to see though. If I do, what was those items? How am I supposed to use the items then? Wait. Inventory maybe? This thing. I'm not sure. Maybe it's something you can be equipped with some of the classes. I'm not sure. Alright. Skills. We have new skills and you could know. Yeah, that's cool. So yeah, that will be it for tonight. Quick preview of TowerBorne, which is available on PC, Microsoft Store, on Steam, as well as on Xbox. Now I'm kind of wondering, actually wait, we should be able to get that. Wait, let's exit. Was I in the right place? Yeah, I think I was in the right place. I think you have to go in settings, huh? And menu and exit to main menu. There we go. That's good to know. Quit. Yes, I'm gonna quit the game. So here we go. Okay, TowerBorne. So you see, you can buy Belfry box or whatever. You don't have to if you don't want to. There's different packages, and yes, I know how to capture clips. See and store. Okay, let's see. So there you go. And does it have reviews so far? Repetitive, no title, good potential. So average, I guess, for the time being. 3 out of, I don't think there's enough reviews, I guess. Okay, so 4, 5, fun but lacking content. Yeah, it's brand new. Alright, so still a preview, which is the whole point. So it's play anywhere title. That's what I was trying to see. Does it tell you where? I don't know if it says on what console it's available for. So you see RTX 2070, so it's 3 generations behind, I guess. So it's not too demanding. Quad-core computer. That's recommended. So I see GTX 970. That's nothing. Like that's like, oh my god, I'm trying to remember. About 2013, so the 2015 card, or it's like 10-year PC can run this game. basically. So Xbox Series and PC. So it's not on Xbox One, but it's on Xbox Series at least. Series S, X. I wouldn't be surprised if it gets released on PS5 and Switch 2 at some point. So if you're looking for something to try and you're into this type of game, might as well give it a shot. Like I said, it's in the preview here, and if you go in the Steam here, let's see if it opens up. I haven't opened Steam in a while, so I don't know if it's gonna ask me to log in or if it will just go straight to the thing here. Let's wait and see it for a second. Okay, so here we go. So schedule one. A bird told me it's pretty funny. Maybe I should give it a shot. So if we do TowerBorne, so yeah, $35. So you see they still sell the game, although I was so mostly positive, very positive. So it has good reviews. So it is getting good reviews, so that's one good thing. Okay, so it's early access. I thought it was gonna become um, TowerBorne Silver DLC. Okay, I thought it was gonna be free to play at some point, but maybe not. I will have to read up more on it in the future. But yeah, so like I said, 35 on Steam, or it's in Game Pass right now if you don't feel like dropping the money. Oh wow, game publisher sale, really? 20%. That's some good deals here. Horizon 5, it played too much of that game. Master Chief Collection, as usual, pretty ground. No, so it's not too bad. Hellblade, if you really want a cinematic experience, is very short, but super well made. I feel like it's worth it. This I had good time with it. And yeah, and they're like doing crazy well. I think right now they have so many games available, and like look at that 61 narrative. Wow, that's a good bundle actually. But anyway, yeah, we're not here to talk about sales. We're here to talk about one Cuphead, another good game. But yeah, so I thank you guys for watching as usual. Sorry for the webcam. Might be a few weeks like that. I'll see if I can try to fix it again. I don't know what's going on with it, but I don't feel like spending money right now on the webcam. So maybe it's just gonna be the way it is for the time being, unfortunately. But like I said, thanks for watching these side streams. I still enjoy doing them. And I'll be back next week with more content, maybe some more TowerBorne, while we wait for Doom: The Dark Ages to be released.